Welcome back, guys. We're going to continue with our illustration of Bart Simpson. We're going to continue adding facial shadows, shadows to his nose more, his lips, his ears more, his eyes, underneath his lips here, on his neck a little bit more. We're just going to keep going through that. All right, moving forward from here, let's go ahead and let's start creating some shadows maybe that go underneath his eyes here. So let's go ahead and let's just get our ellipse tool. Okay. We can use our ellipse tool, but actually, instead of using our ellipse tool, let's go ahead and use the shape that we've already created. So let's use the eye. That way we don't have to try and match it up. We're just going to use it and modify it. So we're going to use that by clicking on the object and then using Alt or Option to copy it and bring it down just a little bit. All right. Now, let's go ahead and let's take the white fill off. Okay. And actually, let's just go ahead and sample this tone right here. Alright, kind of weird looking eye so far. So what we're going to do is we have to now push this guy, this shape, behind his actual eye. So we're going to just do Command left bracket. There it is, one below. We're set. So let's go ahead and let's bring that up just a little bit. Let's bring this out a little bit wider. We need to lock that guy down so he doesn't get selected. Okay, we'll bring it out just a little bit. Not that one, this one. There we go. Alright. So we have a little bit of shadow there, so let's go ahead and let's just bring it in just a little bit closer on the bottom. Alright, very good. Let's go ahead and let's go to Effect. Let's set Rasterize. Alright, let's set the 300, and we're going to go up to Effect again, and we're going to select Blur, Gaussian Blur. Alright, let's go ahead and just pump that guy up to about 4. Let's see what it looks like. A little bit more. Let's go to 9. Let's make it soft. Okay. So now we're going to set the multiply. We're good. We'll go ahead and let go. So we had just a little bit right underneath there. So that's set. All right. Now moving on to the actual shape of the eye, we're going to add some shadow underneath here. But first we're going to unlock everything, and we're going to move this guy below this eye. Might take a few steps. There we go. Behind the eye there. Alright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create the shape for the eye here. Let's go ahead and let's use our ellipse tool this time. We're going to try a different approach. We're going to come out here because we want to make this roughly about the same size. So we're going to find the intersecting points for the top and the side. The top and the side. Alright. We're going to hold Shift when we do this. And we make a perfect circle. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's move this guy down. We want him just a little bit on the bottom. Not quite there. And we want it just a little bit smaller than his eye. Alright, with this we're going to go ahead and we're going to duplicate using Option, and we're going to overlap them just like so. Okay. Now what's going to happen is we're going to use these two shapes, we're going to select them both, and we're going to select something under Pathfinder to cut them apart. So we're going to cut them apart with Pathfinder, the divide on Pathfinder, and we're going to go ahead and delete the other pieces that we don't want, which are those two. Okay. We have that shape now. Let's go ahead and let's select a color that's going to be good. So we're going to go in and we're going to select a gray. So we're just going to get black and go down to like 15%. Okay. Let's go ahead and just convert that to grayscale. All right. Now we're going to modify this a lot. It's not going to be quite this dark. Might even just actually go to 10. 15 seems a little bit much at this point. Okay. There we are. We're set with that. Let's go ahead and let's go to the transparencies. Let's go ahead and add opacity mask. We've added the opacity mask. Let's now get our shape once we've selected that, and let's draw our general over covering shape. That's going to be a gradient. Okay, we're going to set that down. Let's get our gradient tool, and let's just we're going to have the gradient be white on the bottom and black up above, so it fades as it tapers off. That's what we want. That's pretty good so far. So we're going to come at it, go ahead and get out of that guy. Now let's select it, let's go up to Effect, and we're going to Rasterize 300, and we're going to Effect and Blur, Gaussian Blur, and we're going to go down to like 4. That's good. That's what we want. Okay. Alright, so we have a little bit of shadow underneath the eye, a little bit of shadow underneath the actual eyeball and on the eye itself. So what we can do there is we're running out of time, so we're going to stop here, but we're going to continue on the next one. Thanks, guys.